everybody, Crafting Journey here. That Journey Chick on Instagram. Hello, 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 hello. The kittens are over here in the window trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. They're not, hanging on the curtains. They're just kind of looking out the window. They are in full form and fashion. They have recovered. Okay. I let them sleep with me last night till about 3:30 a.m. And then Stitch was like, I'm awake. Do, 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 do. Yeah. So, go lay down. So I kicked him out and went back to sleep. Kicked them both out. Yep. Coffee. Clap along if you feel like a room without a view. 'Cause I'm happy. It's World Smile Day. Be happy. Let's write that in the planner. Shall we? And we have another reason to be happy. Everybody sing happy dance. Happy dance. 'Cause I'm happy. Ooh, ooh. I really am. 'Cause I am so thrilled. This week is over. Yay. Oh, I need a pen. I need a pen, and I have one right here. Ta-da! Okay. Let us... Oh my gosh. What else? September's over. It's October 1st, 2021. No more 90-degree weather, right? Can we all say no more 90-degree weather? Yes. I had a special sticker for National Smile Day, if I could find it. Maybe I don't. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. We'll just find one of these girls that's really happy. Really happy, 'cause I'm happy. Most of her moods are, you'll hear, I like this one. I'm enjoying my coffee. Yep, I'm having my show. We'll put that. 'Cause we're happy today. Happy. That it's Friday. Smile Day. Okay. Smile Day. And this day in history, what was that going to be about? I don't remember. Do you remember? No, because I haven't told you yet. I will write it down later. Did I do anything yesterday? Nope. I was going to do a live on the way to work. I might do that today. Yesterday, it was pouring. I could not do that because I had to pay attention to the road very carefully in that weather. I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like I'm going to get in trouble for that, aren't I? So yesterday I was working on this some more. I'm all the way up to here. I opened up another section, so I've just kind of moved this way. I have to fill in this little building. There's like a little building here. It's the cityscape. This is the water. Then we get the cityscape, and then we're moving into the night sky, the starry night Van Gogh sky. I think I'm feeling lopsided today. I think I should do this. I needed to adjust my camera. Hold up. Oh, is that better? Yeah. I was going like this. It's because I have the microphone plugged into the iPad and it's making it go, whatever. She's making noises. What is that about? I know. So I had a pretty good day yesterday. I did do my morning show. I opted out of doing any lives with anyone. Still trying to just breathe. But I will be live tonight with Jennifer Roberts, my collab partner for the for DP Addiction Adventures for Monster Mash. We're going to get the Monster Mash canvas out and start rocking it. Okay, we need number 2. This one right here. 99. Oh, it's not 995. It's 3846. It looked like 995, didn't it? But it's not. It fooled us. Come on, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pearl, Stitch. So y'all like the microphone. Yay! I like it too. Y'all can hear me. You can hear me. And I look so professional, don't I? Now I just need like the headphones. Coming to you live from Rebecca's studio in downtown Wichita. Now for the news. Yes, I'm being silly. Okay. But that's what it feels like. You hear, my intro will be do 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 do. Oh, there's Pearl. Hey, Pearl. Hi, Pearl. You're gonna think she's lost her damn mind. Okay, let's talk about smiling today. Okay, the goal for today, the challenge for today, is to make somebody smile. Yes, because it improves their health. What else? It improves their mood. It lowers their blood pressure. It boosts the immune system. So smile. And it will increase your life expectancy. So if you're on your deathbed, just smile. You might last 5 more minutes. I don't know. Whatever. Pearl, what are you doing? Get out of the window. Come here and see Mommy. Guys, come here. Pearl, hi. Come see Mommy. She's looking at me like, what? I can't be bothered. I'm busy. So, here's some ways you can make people smile today. Do something nice for them. Buy them a cup of coffee. Do a random act of kindness. That's the challenge. Do a random act of kindness. Buy your neighbor. Like, I'm going to go to the donut shop. Don't tell anybody. And I'm going to buy somebody a donut. How about that? And I will make them smile. And I will increase their life expectancy by 5 minutes. Yes, the last 5 minutes of their life are due to my donut purchase for them. Yay. Oh, no. The gnome is about to jump. Oh, no. You guys, stop. We almost had a little catastrophe over there. I have this ceramic gnome. It stands about this high. It was about to go onto the floor. Now, the floor is carpeted. It probably would have been okay, but I don't want to test it. There they go. They're back. Oh, my God. Stitch, he weighs 8 pounds now. Pearl only weighs 5 pounds. Pearl, where'd she go? Oh, she found a box. She likes boxes. Enclosed spaces. Stitch does not. He will not go into a box. He won't go into an enclosed space. Although he loves the cat carrier. He'll go in and out of that. But any other boxes and stuff, and he goes under the rug. What is that all about? But he won't go into, I have a little cat tunnel that he can go in and out of. Won't touch it. Pearl goes in there and hides from him. Now, I don't know if this surgery has changed their personalities at all. I don't think so. It's too soon to tell, I think. I'll give it some time. I think Stitch is always going to be Stitch, up to no good. Anyhow, I do not have my notes for the trial, but let's talk judge, jury, and journey. And this is the trial of Mark Gooch. He was raised as a Mennonite. He is an airman in the Air Force. I think the proper adjective is was an airman in the Air Force. He is accused of the kidnapping and murder of Sasha Krauss. She was a young Mennonite woman living in a small community in New Mexico. I thought it was Arizona, but it was New Mexico. He's in Arizona. She's in New Mexico. So apparently the kidnapping occurs in Arizona. The body's found in New Mexico. now that we've got that straight, because I know you guys were worried about that detail. Um, so I'm kind of watching it sort of out of order, I think. I feel like I am. So the brother, Mark Gooch's brother, testified. He is oldest. Mark is the youngest of 7 children. They were raised in a Mennonite community. Neither he or his brother became Mennonites. It would be their choice when they became adults whether they wanted to become a Mennonite or not. They both opted out. They're like, no thanks. Mark did not immediately go into the Air Force. He lived with his older brother for a period of time. Did I say youngest of 7? I think I did. He lived with his brother for a period of time and then decided to go into the Air Force because he wanted to become an airplane mechanic. So his brother is a computer technician and a very good one, apparently. So what we find out from the brother is how they were raised. They both did not agree with the Mennonite culture. His brother, you could see he's what they call an adverse witness, which is, I'll explain what that is. That's when you call a witness. For example, the prosecution called him as a witness, even though he's the defendant's brother. It would be like calling the wife of a man who's on trial for murder. This person clearly does not want to testify against his brother. So this is why we call him an adverse witness. He's called to testify on behalf of the prosecution against his brother, and he doesn't want to do it. And you can tell he does not want to do it. At every chance he gets, he's like, I don't remember. I don't recall. And they'll say, well, didn't you say that in an interview? Well, I said that then, but I don't believe that now. Yeah, it's very weird. So when they first take Mark Goach down, the defendant, down to the police station to interview him, at that same time, they're knocking on the door, knock, 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 to Mark's brother, and they're just interviewing him in front of his house. And he tells them, yes, we had text messages back and forth. Now, the police have already seen the text messages. They know what's going on. So apparently Mark had texted his brother that he was planning to go conduct surveillance. And this is literally the words he used in the text. He's going to conduct surveillance of a Mennonite church. No explanation about why he said that, whatever. Now, his brother's a huge gamer, and it sounded like Mark was also a gamer. And he did testify that they would often have discussions within the game. Now, clearly, the prosecutor did not know anything about gaming because he's like, please explain that. Well, and he tried to explain, when you're in a game, you can put your headphones on, and there's programs where you can talk to the person you're playing with. And we would play and we would have these discussions. So the other texts, I don't remember what the content of the other texts were, but there was a lot of texting back and forth on the day in question, the 18th, the day that the defendant allegedly kidnapped Sasha, and the 19th, the day that he returned after the kidnapping murder to his dorm on the Air Force Base. There was a lot of messages going back and forth between the brothers. But the brother, you could tell he did not want anything to do with this. He was just not going to say anything bad about his brother. And I don't blame him, He was very, very uncomfortable on that stand. And here's another little tidbit about an adverse witness. You can actually declare to the judge, I would like to have this person declared an adverse witness. And if the judge agrees that this is an adverse witness, then you can ask leading questions. Normally, on a direct examination of a defendant or of a witness, you cannot ask a leading question. You can only ask questions that elicit a response. What is your name? You can't say, isn't your name blah, 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 because that's a leading question. But if you declare that person an adverse witness, then you can ask leading questions. Well, didn't you say that to the police officer that he was going to conduct surveillance? Does your brother often use the word surveillance? Yeah, so you can ask leading questions without, the opposition shutting you down. Pearl, boy, she's in rare form today. You can tell she's a lot more comfortable. She's doing a little bit more jumping around than she was. Hi, Pearl. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Hello. Hello. Come here. Come say hi to the people. No? No. A lot of garbage man's here. They shaved her belly. Oh my goodness. See her belly. They shaved her belly. She's getting a little bit more comfortable with me holding her. I like that. Oh, hi. Hi. What is all this? What is that microphone? She's never seen one of those big things before. Hi. You're a good girl. Look, diamonds. Ooh, those are tasty. Okay, bye. She's like, I'm done. I'm out of here. That's all she can stand. A minute. It's better than before. She used to just not even want to come to me at all. Okay. So, moving on. Then we have the testimony was completed of the individual who the individual who processed Mark Gooch's vehicle. Now, I just realized I never turned the lights on in my studio. This show's going to be terrible today, and I apologize. Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to start over because I don't have time. I got to go to work. Anyway, so she processed Mark Gooch's vehicle, which was a Volkswagen Jetta, and she said it was remarkably clean, the cleanest vehicle she had ever seen. Well, she finds a receipt in the car for detailing that was like $200. So he paid $200 to have this car cleaned thoroughly. Now, this is several months after the kidnapping and murder of Sasha, that they actually have developed Mark as a suspect, and they now want to see if there's any evidence in the vehicle. She was not able to get any latent prints off the vehicle because it had been so spotless. Plus, a lot of time had passed between the time that the murder occurred and the time that they were processing this vehicle. So she found the receipt. She also found like a McDonald's receipt. But she spent 12 hours processing this vehicle for evidence. Now, we have not heard from the lab about what any of this evidence has showed, but she was just there to testify about processing the vehicle, and she did let the jury know that that was the extent of her involvement in this case. So she stands down, and then we get the dormitory airman, Air Force person that runs the dormitories, and he was there to authenticate the videotape that we're going to see later on that's described by one of the police officers. So that occurred. What he did was they showed different camera angles, and he explained what each camera angle was. Then we get the officer that's come on to, he's actually an Air Force he's in the Air Force, but he's a crime. I can't talk. They sent him to become a police officer. So he's a sort of a detective in the Air Force, and he was assisting them. And he was actually, one of his jobs was to sort of keep an eye on Mark while he was on the base. But he and some of his fellow officers looked at this videotape, and on the 18th and 19th, we see Mark Gooch. Now they're playing with the microphone cord. Okay. We see Mark Gooch leaving his dormitory at 8:30 in the morning on the 18th. He gets into his Volkswagen Jetta, and he's carrying something, a dark object, because it's dark outside. He's carrying a dark object. I don't know why it was. No, it wasn't dark then. I apologize. That was the next video. So he's carrying something, and we see that from several different angles. He gets in the car, he drives off. Now we can't tell that's him, but so he was asked, this witness was asked, how do you know this is him? And he's like, because he's studied Mark. He studied the way he walks, his mannerisms, and he can tell from all of that. Plus he's leaving out of his dormitory. So he knows where his dormitory is, and he's getting into his vehicle. So this is Mark. Then the next video we see is he returns the next day at 6:30 a.m. Now this is the dark one. He gets out of his vehicle. He's carrying what appears to be a plastic bag. He goes back into his dormitory. Then later on that day, about noon, he is seen leaving his dormitory again with a dark plastic bag and going to the garbage dump and disposing of that. But because of the time that had passed between, this is the 18th and 19th of January, we're now talking about April that they're looking at the surveillance. There was nothing to retrieve. They couldn't go back and see what was in this garbage bag. So that is the testimony that I was able to listen to yesterday. One thing I did forget, an interesting fact. In those texts between the brothers, the defendant actually asked his brother, can you wipe my phone and my computer? And he could. He said he could do that remotely, but he did not. So he said he didn't know how to do it, but I don't believe he did. So that was that little detail that I forgot. And those of you watching may feel like I've left something else out. But like I said, I'm watching this kind of piecemeal, trying to get the gist of the case because I'm working. So like I'm listening to the trial, and then I have to stop listening and answer questions at work because I'm working. Although my boss is on vacation today. So, yeah, I got to get to work. What happened this day in history? Because I forgot. Do, 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 do. Okay. Well, we talked about World Smile Day. Oh, this is interesting. In 1988, there was a novel called Looking Backward from 2000 to 1887. The novel came out in 1988. And this guy wrote about that in the year 2000, they're going to have these transmitters in every home where you can listen to music, and it's going to be powered by wires that are running everywhere. Well, it clearly happened much sooner than the year 2000, and we didn't need the wires. It happened through, telephone and radio signals. But yes, now you are able to listen to music in your home, and the book describes it as spontaneous. Like you'll be able to turn it on and off spontaneously, which you can now do. I found this really interesting thing. I turned on Amazon yesterday, and they have this robot now. A robot. I don't know if it has a name, but it works with Alexa. It's like Alexa's little robot. So I guess you program it with Alexa, and it can follow you around your house and play music and YouTube. Like you could put me on the robot, and I could just follow you around the house wherever you go. How creepy is that? But it also does surveillance. It has cameras. It can, watch doors and windows, and It's just this little cute little robot, but it's retail. They're selling it for $1,000. That's a special introductory price. So go get one, because after the introduction, it's going to be $1,499. You could have me on YouTube following you around the house. Now, wouldn't that be fun? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. No. You're like, no, no, no. Oh my goodness. All right. Uh, this has been a short show, guys, and I apologize. Yesterday was a long one. Today you get a short one. I think I probably will do a Saturday edition tomorrow because I gypped you one day this week. So I'll do a Saturday edition because we don't want to get behind on this trial. I'll try to, today my boss is out of town, so I'll try to catch up on everything I missed. What is going on outside? I'm hearing lawnmowers and motorcycles and garbage trucks, and everybody's awake. All right, I'm going to probably do a short live on the way to work, but I will see you guys tonight in Jennifer's live. That would be at, well, first you got to watch Mickey Sunshine Creates. She's at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and then I will be on DP Addiction Adventures, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. I got it right. All right, bye everybody. Take care. Happy Friday. Make somebody smile.